Welcome back once again. Here we are at the Innovation Center at Gonzales High School. I am Mike Arredondo, the principal here at the high school, and with me today is Monica Perez.
Yes.
She is the teacher of our, is it a CTE program?
It is a CTE pathway, yes.
program for school teacher, potential school teachers that teaches counseling and tell me the other one.
Careers in education.
Careers in education.
And counseling one.
Counseling one. I'm sorry for messing that up.
That's all right.
And so I want you to tell us about this because this is a real hands-on program where kids actually go over to our middle and elementary schools and are working with the younger students and learning what it's all about to teach.
Yes.
So tell us about your program.
So really our push is to create some teachers, make some teachers, that homegrown teacher world that we speak of. So my students are in a 2-year pathway. They start as year ones and they learn about the teaching profession. They learn about how to be effective teachers, to be the kind of teacher that young students need. And then I put them in classrooms. So they're anywhere from our preschool classrooms all the way up until 7th and 8th grade classrooms, and they are working with students. They're working hands-on with students. They're working with who we call their mentor teachers, and they get that experience of what is it like to be on the other side of the classroom and not just the student but the teacher. And perhaps if I'm lucky, I create a teacher or two. And then they come back for the second part of our program, which is they get to build lesson plans where they are the teacher, and they work in small groups where they teach their students something that they think is of importance. So that can be social skills, that can be mental health skills. Sometimes they do science lessons. So they're all over the board when they're teaching their students.
That's really exciting. I was in my first year of graduate school before I had that kind of an opportunity to be in a classroom with another teacher and learning what it's like to teach students. And so I started out in a bilingual 4th grade many years ago. So I know what that feeling is like. And for these students at this age to get that experience is amazing. And
Yes.
You're doing a great job. I've seen the kids.
Thank you.
I've seen the videos of them working with students over at both at La Gloria and Fairview schools. And everything I've heard, I've seen pictures and celebrations of the students at those schools thanking your students for working with them during the
Yes.
course of the year. It's an exciting thing to see. And your classroom's so much fun.
Oh, thank you.
I go in there all the time, and you are quite the entertainer. let
I
me tell you.
am. Well, as anybody in education, we know it's almost like putting on a show because we have to keep these students engaged. And I teach them how to engage students. So I tell my students all the time, not only am I teaching them, but I'm also demonstrating to them at all times. So it's a little exhausting at the end of the day. But again, my goal is to create teachers because in the education field, we know that there's nobody coming to support us. I have to create new teachers so the next group is ready to educate our future.
That's right. And I think you're doing a phenomenal job, and the kids love you.
Thank you.
I know that. And the elementary and middle school kids love your students.
Yes, they do.
So it's very exciting to see, and I know you have some pictures that you're sharing with us that
Yes.
we're going to put on this podcast. I want you to thank you for taking the time and coming to talk about your program.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to seeing more of your students in action.
Thank you so much, and thank you for supporting my program. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.